Hey everybody, it's Lori. This is my top 10 list for today. I missed last week because I was on vacation, so I'm back at it this week, and Skyla picked the topic because my brain was still on vacation the other day when we decided, so she picked the top 10 conventions that we would like to attend or go to, or I'm not real sure, I might have misunderstood, but I picked the top 10 conventions I'd like to go to. And I have reasons for each, which just, Okay, and again, mine aren't in order. I know they're supposed to be. They are my top 10, but they're just not in 10 through 1 or 1 through 10 order. So, okay, I came up with 9, and I couldn't come up with the 10th one, and Dylan helped me come up with the 10th one. And he said, is that the dog? Nope, that's Dylan. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Sorry. Okay. He told me about this one called D23. It's a 23. D23. It is a Disney. It's what?
Just happened this weekend.
This past weekend?
March trailer. D23.
Oh, that's how he knows. His favorite video game is a Disney game. So it just happened this past weekend. So he knows all about it. God, my face is so awful. So D23. It's Disney related everything, I guess. I like Disney, so I went ahead and put that one on there. Okay, next is Monsterpalooza, just because it's... Oh, he put a shirt on. And he walked right on by. Monsterpalooza. Just sounds like it'd be fun. I like monsters, I like horror. Universal Monsters are what started it for me. Next is the Monster Mania Con in Philadelphia. I put in Comicons or conventions in Pennsylvania because I would like to actually be able to hang out with my friend Mike and his wife Jess. I think that would be a lot of fun. That's why I picked that one, so I could maybe hang out with them. I don't know how close they are to Philadelphia. I've been there before, years and years and years ago. Next is TerrorCon in Tennessee. I have been to Tennessee. That's why part of the reason I picked that one, because I do have sort of kind of family in Tennessee. My son definitely has family. I do kind of. They're kind of my in-laws still, but not, I don't know how much longer.
Legally.
Okay, anyway, it's TerrorCon in Tennessee, and I have several friends in Tennessee. Chad and Tony and Chris, that it would be really fun to go hang out with. And Jordan, I can't forget Jordan. Would be really, really fun to go hang out with and go to TerrorCon. Next is Comicon in London, Ontario, which is Canada, because I have another London here in a minute, which I'm hoping is close to a friend, but I'm not real sure. London, Ontario, because I have a friend, Nolan, that I would really enjoy hanging out with and going to this convention. Him and his wife and his children. I just think that would be a lot of fun. Most of these would be who I would get to go with and hang out with. Just the convention adds to it, as much as that doesn't make sense. The next one I have is the London, England. I think there was one in Manchester also, but I don't know which is closer to my friend Skyla, which is also doing the same list today. So if there's one closer to where she lives, I'd rather go to that one than this one. But again, it's the London Comicon. And then the rest, the last 4, which are basically my top 4. The San Diego Comic-Con. I think anybody who goes to a Comic-Con, that's up on their list. There's so much to see and do and fun. The next one's the New York Comic-Con. I think I'd like it a little bit better because to me New York is a little bit more... There's more to do other than just the Comic-Con for like after it closes or whatever. And then we just had one of these in May, but it was Dylan's graduation weekend. It's normally in September, but the dumbasses changed it to graduation weekend. I've got a dog trying to climb on me over here. Dude, they can't see him. Still can't see him. Okay, anyway, it's the Alamo City Comicon. It's in San Antonio, which is like an hour and a half. Nope. It's like an hour. Dylan is trying so hard to get Huck up here, and he just can't get him up here. It's the Alamo City Comicon, San Antonio, Texas. There's two of them, and I don't remember the name of the other one. It's in a different place. But it was graduation weekend, like I said, and we didn't get to go because it was graduation weekend. And my top one is one we are actually planning on going to. And it's kind of the same thing, but it's not. It's the... Quit throwing stuff at me. Dylan or the dog just... This is what the dog does to my stuffed animals that he finds. Yeah. It did. He's already killed Freddy. I think he's working on Beetlejuice next. Anyway, it's the Alamo City Comicon again in San Antonio, Texas. But it is the Halloween edition. It's in October. There's been several Nightmare on Elm Street people named. The mom from the first one, Lisa Wilcox, I think is her name, who was Alice in one of them, I think the Dream Child, maybe. Three of the, and it's not horror related, which it doesn't say horror, it just says Halloween edition. Three of the actors from the movie The Warriors. Ooh, Dylan, quick, you're shaking my desk. Swan, which is Michael Beck. And I can't remember the real name of the other two. One was Ajax. And I don't remember the other one. I'm so sorry. But there's several people from Nightmare on Elm Street. And there's so far three of the Warriors from the film The Warriors, which is one of my definite top 10 movies of all time. Probably in my top 5 of all time. And that is the list of my conventions. Top 10 conventions that I'd want to go to. Like I said, they're more for who I could go to the conventions with. But I'm sure I would still have a wonderful, fun time at all of them. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. If you want to send your top 10 list to me in a video, put it in the comments, or just write in the comments what you know, the conventions you'd like to go to. Like, comment, subscribe, bye.